Sir, where can one go to find nice women here?
Oh, you got to get out and look. They ain't gonna just fall in your lap.
We have been to every bar in Queens.
Well, that's where you messed up, son. You can't go to no bar to find a nice woman. You got to go to a nice place, a quiet place like a library. There's a good woman there. And at church, is good girls. No wheeling, no dealing, no sheepy shapping.
It's my team. It's my quarterback.
Got to help Joshua fight the battle of Jericho. Yes. It helps Daniel get out the lion's den. It helps Gilligan get off the island.
Off of the island and into the man cave. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's the Sports View with the crew. I'm Glenn Allgood.
I'm Brother Jarrell. Guys, thank y'all for listening to Inspiration 1680 WOKB and 100.7 FM Kissimmee. You can also listen to us on WOKBradio.com. You can also download the WOKB app to your mobile phone. And you can also check us out on the TuneIn app. And if you want to get in on the conversation, you can give us a call here at the station at 407-894-1680. That's 407-894-1680. And if you want to see why me and Glenn has a perfect face for radio, you can check us out on WOKB's Facebook page and also YouTube channel. And Glenn, if they haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel,
subscribe right now.
Right now, R-A-T, and you can see why me and Glenn are dressed up in our Dolphins gear. I'm a little tour.
Take us to a championship.
Yes, man. I got on so much. I got on my lei. It's a lei, right?
That's a lei.
It's called a lei.
Mm-hmm.
I got on my...
You're tipping the cap to Tua.
Yeah, tipping the cap. I got my little bucket hat. I ain't gonna say what's on it, but it matches.
Yeah, so it does.
But yeah, man, definitely shout out to us on the YouTube. Please subscribe, and also Facebook page. You can check me and Glenn out right there, and you can see what we all about here at Orlando's finest, WOKB 1680. It's also Monday, November the 7th, Glenn. And it's National Bittersweet Chocolate with Almond Day.
I think I might like that. Yeah. I think we talked about this. I don't like cheap chocolate. If that makes sense to you. I don't like imitation chocolate. Cocoa, chocolate flavor. Right. I like chocolate. Yeah. Real chocolate is good.
Yeah, you don't want chocolate by Peach Street.
No.
Like who? What?
No.
Street.
No.
No.
I like chocolate. I like milk chocolate.
I'm not an almond person. Almond is not one of my favorite nuts.
To go with chocolate?
Just almond.
Yeah.
Almonds, period.
Yeah.
That ain't my favorite.
Back during the day, people used to eat Almond Joys with the coconuts.
Oh, you talk about disgusting. Because, I don't like coconut at all.
Yeah.
So I never,
Peter Paul Almond Joys got nuts. Mounds don't. Yeah.
I'm like, I don't either. I don't want Mounds or.
Either one. It was coconut in there.
You remember those?
Coconut.
You remember that candy that was a little block?
A little block? Brown?
It had like a silver wrapping. But it was just a small chunk.
407, help us out. Chico sticks?
No, it was just a square of chocolate. It was it Mounds? Maybe I'm thinking, no. It was just a block. It was like a small block of chocolate. I can't remember the name of it. But 407-894-1680. I told y'all we foodies around here. And it's also Color the World Orange Day.
What's that?
It is what is it? I don't know.
Color the World Orange Day?
Mm-hmm.
Today is.
And
so what do you do on Color the World Orange Day today? I like orange. As a color?
I do, as a color.
Yeah.
Organize your school to wear orange.
Okay.
Plan an orange walk to raise money for research.
Okay.
Have an orange bake sale.
Okay.
Things of that nature. So anything that has to do with orange, just make it, at work, at play, your house, just color the world orange.
That's good. I like that.
Yeah,
I like that. I like that.
It's a bunch of stuff in here, man, and it's also National Canine Lymphoma Awareness.
Oh man, dogs get cancer.
Yeah. That's sad.
I hate cancer, man.
I do.
really
we
do
need
too.
to kick cancer in the butt.
Yep.
Yeah.
Go to ybfinc.org. That's ybfinc.org, and help me and my family. We created an organization in memory of my mom, Yvonne Bell. And so we got the YBF, the Yvonne Bell Foundation, and we're helping to kick cancer to the curb, and you can too. Go to ybfinc.org and find out more.
Right. And also help the canines.
Yeah.
Too.
Yep.
People and canines. Cancer sucks.
It really does.
It
really
does. Because, around here, we always trying to save the boobies.
Yeah.
Breast cancer.
The tatas.
Yeah, save the tatas.
Man, I saw the walk, and I was longing to have been at the walk, dog.
Oh, yeah.
I remember, dude, you used to have us in places, man. You got us a place for the classic?
No.
You ain't what have you been doing, man? Used to have us at the
yeah.
walk.
I know.
Man.
It's changed. Everything's changed.
I know.
Everything's changed.
Man, there was a lot of people at the walk, though.
It is, but everything's changed.
Yeah.
It's different.
Okay.
You kind of lose the servitude at times with certain organizations.
Yes.
Because of administrative changes. I know this is supposed to be with the crew and not making changes, but I'm just saying it's just.
We used to be set up nice, though,
right,
man.
Right, and it's more different.
Yeah. Man, downtown Orlando, off of Livingston and up in there, we used to find us a nice little place to set up and blast the speakers. People stop by all day long.
Yep, just to motivate.
Good stuff, though, but that's what we do.
Just to motivate the
that's
people,
what we
man.
do. But this is the Sports View with the crew where you listen to our very unique perspective. The phone lines are always open, 407-894-1680. You can follow us on Twitter or hit us up at WOKBradio.com. We apologize for the technical situations this morning. We had no connectivity, and we're checking with Spectrum to get it back up.
Yeah, so. The interweb is not working.
Yeah.
No fault of ours. We checked, and we did pay the bill.
Yeah.
So man, listen, Glenn.
What?
What was it? 50 years
50
ago?
years ago.
About 50 years ago, man, right about this time.
Boy.
It was a team in the dirty South did something that nobody else ain't done.
Nobody else.
Nobody. Somebody trying this year. But I think I can safely say it's going to be no Saquon.
17-0, bro.
Yeah, man.
The greatest
Miami Dolphins, man.
of all time.
Went all the way to the Super Bowl, man. 17-0. So
that's why we play this. Yeah.
Sore throat screaming in the cold for them dogs. This bait for them dogs. Give me some pads, coach. I go play for them dogs. I'm in denial for them dogs. Watching losing seasons with a smile for them dogs. But it's all cause I'm a fan. You ain't down with the squad, then you wouldn't understand. It's fins up, fins up, fins up, fins up.
Man, ain't nobody got no song better than that. There's nobody, no team.
We get them.
No team, man, has a song better than our song. Nobody, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I'm telling you?
We done changed the original song.
Dang, dog, that is, man.
Yeah, man. So with that being said, the Miami Dolphins win against them Bears.
Yes.
Chris Shaw, in your face. In your face, Chris Shaw.
In your face, Chris Shaw, and J Smooth.
In your face. In your face.
Wow.
Fins up.
Although young Pumpkinhead, man, that man ran for almost 300 yards on us, bro.
Yeah, we couldn't.
We had problems with the running quarterback.
Yeah. We'll get it fixed. We'll get it fixed. He was a little bit different. And
he's powerful.
Just the what happened, Glenn, the defensive end lost discipline majority of the time.
We bought in Bradley Chubb.
Right. And we had Phillips on the other side.
And we had the young man that made the defensive player of the month.
Right. But again, it's still
what happened?
You still got to hold the outside.
This young man was gashing us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How do we fix it?
Stay in your lane.
We'll stay there. What did you see on Sunday?
We had again Miami Dolphins 35 and the Chicago Bears
32.
Tua,
What did you see?
He went 21 to 30, 302 yards and 3 touchdowns, man.
Right.
And Justin Fields 17 to 28, 123 yards and 3 touchdowns. Also, and Fields also ran
how many yards rushing?
178 yards.
And I think that was a record.
Yeah, that was a record for a quarterback in the game. And was shocking to me.
What is shocking to you?
That was the record. I thought Lamar crushed that.
You know what? I did too. So
you know what I'm saying? So that goes
me too.
To what I said.
Okay.
But what I saw,
did you see?
What I saw was them Fins be ready.
Yeah.
Be ready to make a push towards, dare I say it, and I will,
the Super Bowl. What do you mean, dare you say that? That's what we play football for.
Listen, bro.
That's what we play football for.
You know, yes, it wasn't the normal, because it was like 60 degrees. So
it was a beautiful day.
It was a beautiful day. So it usually
beautiful
like
day in
that
Chicago.
In November.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Luckily, we caught them in the early part of November.
Oh, beautiful. 60 degrees, bro, and sunny.
Yeah. So probably next week,
yeah,
it'll probably be, you know.
But did you see all of the Fins in the stadiums? Man, shouts going out to all the Fins fans, man, who travel with the boys. This is a young squad. McDaniels got them. He's got them together, and they're living up to the expectations of them. Right. And they're playing up. This was a road game at Soldier Field, 60 degrees, but the weather served for Tua and them too. That passing it. Look, man, and you hear the excitement in my voice.
Because you
no.
You ain't believe in Tua.
No.
You ain't believe in Tua. 407-894-1680. Teddy, I know you listening, Teddy. I know you listening. And you can back me up, and Teddy's my older brother. I know he can back me up.
Teddy knows.
Glenn Allgood, the dude in Studio A, from the time we drafted Tua, was not a Tua believer.
I was not a believer.
He was not. He ain't the one. I was like, Glenn, give him time.
He was hurt bad.
Give him time, Glenn. Give him time. Put stuff
around
him.
He had a hip injury.
The whole time.
Hurt bad.
Glenn, give him time. Let them put people around him. Let him get a coach that believes in him. All this stuff. Now, you hear the excitement in it. That's why we call him Flipper. But go ahead. What are you saying? You know, and that's what we call a Flipper, because that's what he does, man.
No. It wasn't a Flipper. It was I had to wait and see. Because the tour that I knew that dominated at Alabama that came in for Jalen Hurts. Man, listen, I got Teddy on the radio. Teddy, you there?
Yeah, man.
All right, go ahead.
Glenn.
No, man, no,
really,
Teddy,
Glenn?
no.
You need to turn in your Dolphin card in.
No.
Yes.
Sir. Teddy, didn't.
Yeah, and put your Tampa Bay jersey on because you're not a Dolphin fan.
No, Teddy, you didn't see this in Tua at the beginning either.
Yes, I did.
You did not see this.
You didn't give the bro a chance.
So what did you see on Sunday? Teddy, what did you see in the game on Sunday?
We couldn't stop that quarterback. That's what we're saying. That's the only thing I really saw that was that, we had trouble with that quarterback. Like, we need to get the man on him.
Yeah, they had people spying.
He did what he's supposed to do.
He did.
Yeah, he did. We had spies on him. We had, and like I say, a lot of the defense being lost their containment. Yep. And everything. He just took advantage of it because the young man can
he can run.
But thanks, Teddy, for calling.
Thanks, Teddy.
Thank you for listening and putting Glenn in his place.
Thank you, Teddy. All right. Man, nobody's studying y'all. Both of y'all know They both of y'all, and y'all was scared too. Y'all
No,
just
we
wouldn't admit it.
wasn't.
Y'all just wouldn't admit it.
No, we was like,
Now, no, we're
You
seeing
got to
Tua
wait.
is progressing. He's come into the Tua
Bro.
that we knew and we loved at
No,
Alabama.
you didn't know that.
Do you
You
see
didn't know
the
that.
precision of these guys'
You
passes
didn't know that.
with the
You-
velocity
You and all the other sports
and the
writers,
anticipation?
You
He's
and
putting the
all-
ball where it has to be.
he always did.
No,
that. Y'all didn't even give him credit last year when he was hitting these short passes.
he led the league in completion
Yeah.
percentage.
And when
So-
Tyreek Hill came to Florida and said, "This is the most accurate quarterback
He
I
did say that.
played with,"
He did say that.
y'all, oh, he crazy. But Tyreek.
You know what I
never
love
said-
about
but
Tyreek?
Never
And
said,
I say this again, it looks like he's just a speed burner. Not only is he's a speed burner, Tyreek got some hands.
"Oh, he got hands.
This dude
He
can
got
catch the
hands.
football,
He got hands, man.
and he will make plays.
He loves
which is
football.
why he's leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
Right. And they about to him and
And Waddle,
They about to break.
man,
200
and
million
see,
yards.
listen. Do you understand? Did you see that iconic picture of them and the Marx brothers together?
Yeah.
Mark Duper and Mark Clayton.
Ridiculous. Ridiculous.
You
That
see
should
that?
be on everybody's wall. Should be on everybody's
So, so what I saw, and so you and Teddy, who you did not see, so this is what I saw at the game. I watched that game. I was supposed to be doing homework, but Angie let me watch the game, and she cut it off right after. Anyway, I watched this game. These are my guys, my heroes, the Miami Dolphins. Travel to Soldier Field, which is usually cold, but yesterday it was perfect for football. Jarrell is a football player like myself, so he knows it was 60 and clear. You can get out. It was beautiful, and I knew it lent to the speed of the Dolphins' offense. And I knew that they would get open, and I knew that they would score a bunch of points on this Chicago defense. And, man, Tua, he did not let me down. We'll get the running game together with Mostert and Wilson. And Wilson coming out of the backfield is nice.
Yeah.
Wilson is a nice addition.
From
The addition
49ers.
of Bradley Chubb is nice, too. Looks like the Dolphins are serious about the opportunity that they have. I can't say enough, man, about the AFC East that we play in, bro.
Yeah.
Buffalo, the Jets, Miami,
Even New England.
all looking good.
Yeah.
It's a tough division, but really good football being played yesterday on both sides. But I'm so glad that we won, and we come back with a victory. Tua, 13-1.
Yeah.
13-1.
Yeah. And the thing
As
about
a
it is-
starter that he completes the game.
Right. It's ridiculous. So I don't understand.
No.
Of him. Whatever, man. Whatever.
Everybody knows that
we got the LA Chargers 20 and the Atlanta Braves. The Atlanta Falcons 17, man. I went with the Falcons and you
went with the Chargers.
The Chargers. The Falcons had the game, man.
They did.
But they just they dirty it up every time, bro.
know.
It's like, you know what I'm saying? And
Falcons
I
leading the
shoulda
whole
knew-
game
I shoulda
real
knew.
tough too. Falcons played them
Yeah.
really, really tough.
Dude, I should have knew they was gonna mess it up, man. But you know, because the Falcons scored 10 points, Glenn, in the first quarter, and then let the Chargers get 14 in the second quarter.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's I don't know. And then Herbert which he went
What is going on with
30
Justin
of
Herbert?
43, 245 yards, one touchdown, one INT. Marcus Mariota 12 of 23, 129 yards.
That's a Marcus Mariota day.
That's a day.
That's
not
a
bad
Marcus
day.
Mariota day.
Right.
For him. Yeah, that's what he does.
That's what he
That's
does.
what he'll give you.
Yeah.
And they knew that's what they were getting when they said, "Oh, Marcus is our starter."
Right.
So
and he consistent.
shut up in Atlanta. Shut up.
Yeah.
Shut up that fuck.
So the thing is just with Herbert, man, I just think that rib injury.
And see, he's because Josh and them are leaving him behind.
Oh, yeah.
Josh and
Tua.
and Tua and
Because
the
Herbert and
other
Tua-
kid from LSU. That plays for the Bengals. Joe
Burrow.
Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
They've left. They've left Justin Herbert where he was.
Yeah, and that's the thing is like because you know him and
Is
Tua,
it the ribs?
Him and Tua are going to be connected because they was taking one after the other, but But I just think like real injury, and he gets sacked a lot too.
Yeah.
So that could be it. But they pulled it out on yesterday, and
Yeah.
also
20-17.
Speaking of Joe Burrow, Glenn,
they poured it on Cincinnati Bengals 42, Carolina Panthers. No Saquon at all. It's 42-21. At one point, Cincy was up by about 5 touchdowns.
Yeah.
I think Joe Mixon yesterday.
he had 5 touchdowns.
5 running touchdowns, bro.
Yeah. And it's like they scored like 28 points in the second quarter.
They couldn't stop him.
They couldn't.
They couldn't stop him. What is going on with Carolina?
I think they're in a rebuilding, because you remember they got rid of McCaffrey for a bunch of draft picks. Then they fired their head coach. So they're in.
So they're waving the white flag.
I would say that. But you don't tank. You try to go out and win games.
That's not the technical term for it, but maybe that's what they.
I mean, they
wouldn't say that out loud.
They outmatched against Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Regardless, even if you had Baker.
Cincinnati showed yesterday why they were the AFC championship, the AFC champion last year. They hadn't had this type of form. Well, in 2 years against Carolina, huh?
Right.
So
and then it's like they not really. They 5-4. They 5-4, but Cincinnati don't scare you no more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they did last year.
Yeah.
Or even the year before, even when Burrow got hurt, you still like, man, these dudes, is something.
Yeah.
So to me, they lost a little bit for whatever reason, or maybe the defensive coordinators done caught on to them.
Mm-hmm.
But they don't. To me, they don't strike fear in opponents anymore like they used to.
Right. They're not intimidating anymore.
Right. So
we ain't scared of y'all.
We ain't scared of Joe no more. You know what I'm saying? So you also had, and I told you this one, Glenn, on Friday.
Did not.
I told you, and you got to explain to me what is going on in Green Bay.
Jeez.
Green Bay loses to Detroit in Detroit, 15-9. A.A. Ron, 3 interceptions, bro.
Oh.
They was horrible.
Yeah, I saw him.
They was horrible.
He's trying to sling the ball now. What is going? Did you see the little sidewinder delivery that he's?
Well, that's
using?
a gunslinger. He's a gunslinger and all that.
Dude, I told what we said on Friday. I said that he's playing like he looks. He looks old and haggard. He looks like he's bothered. Huh?
But you went with
I
him.
know I went with him because I figured
it's
Detroit.
Then you called me crazy.
It's Detroit.
You called me crazy.
It's Detroit.
You called me crazy.
Who wouldn't go with Aaron Rodgers over Detroit?
I didn't. But you called me crazy.
That's all right. I was playing to win. So
I was playing to win.
What happened?
And I won.
He's got to, dude. He's got to freshen up. He's got to get a fresh outlook. He's a sourpuss. If you look at in the dictionary, if you Google sourpuss, there will be a picture of Aaron Rodgers.
Right. But then he
sourpuss, negative energy, draining the team, and they're all coming and getting sucked into the black hole where he is.
His leadership style doesn't work with his team. You being sarcastic, you being arrogant, you being nonchalant, you not blaming everybody else, and you go to Detroit,
yeah,
and you stank it up.
Boy,
where's the accountability?
Yeah,
where's the accountability?
Yeah,
and it's absolutely.
So that was my bad.
It was horrible, bro.
That was my bad. 15-9, but the game wasn't as bad as the score.
No.
Entails.
It was a good game.
It was a good game.
But this was the thing, though. It's like, especially against the Miami Dolphins.
Turnovers inside the red zone.
Especially against the Miami Dolphins. It showed that Detroit can score. And it wasn't just against the Dolphins. There's been some games that the Detroit Lions put up some numbers, but they just lost. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm looking at – I was looking at
I don't know what
Friday.
it is about Detroit.
Huh?
I don't know what it is.
I don't know. But I knew they wasn't going to beat Green Bay because Green Bay is not that team that everybody is trying to anoint because they got Aaron Rodgers.
You just don't like Aaron.
But that is true. But again, it goes to the point to where it's 10 other people. It's it's 23 other people. 21 other people that got to play. That got to.
You're crazy.
I had to do the math. But anyway, it's so many other elements. You know, we talked about 3 phases of the game.
Right.
And he's not on all 3 phases.
Okay.
And that's what they focus on. And it's bro. It's just y'all not good.
So
Green Bay looking up at Minnesota.
Green Bay loses to Detroit. Minnesota has the largest lead ever of any front runner from the NFC North. Mm-hmm. Dude, Minnesota's 7-1, 8-1, 7-1, and the next team behind them is like 4 games out.
Right.
4, Jarrell.
Yeah. That is great.
I know. Minnesota with Kirk Cousins.
Yeah.
That's Bishop's team.
Yeah. And Kirk Cousins goes into, you got to hit the soundbite. You got to, went back to the Washington football team, as I like to call them still. He went back.
You like that?
And to that day, those words are going to stick with Kirk Cousins.
You like that?
That's right.
Matter of fact, in the and I can't pull it up. In the locker room,
yeah,
he said on 3 we're gonna hit it.
Yeah,
he said 1, 2, 3. The whole team said it. You like that?
You like that?
That was great. Did you see that?
I seen it. So you got
that
to
was
go.
Funny.
Yeah, and it's just where he created that whole thing. We use it all the time, but it feels good to go back to your old stomping ground and
he was in Washington and the Commanders, and one of the commentators reminded me of you when he said he just does not like the Commanders as a nickname for the Washington
football team
franchise. And I'm like, well, and then did you see the uniforms yesterday? The blackouts. Horrible. With the double E. Those were nice. What is wrong with you? Those were nice unis.
Even if
the blackouts, nicely trimmed scarlet and gold.
Okay, so
with the W, with the two-tone helmet, like the candy paint. Did you see it?
Right. So say I like.
You
them.
don't know nothing about the candy paint.
Say I like them.
Metal flake.
No, say I like the uniforms.
Right.
That doesn't say Commanders.
Those uniforms, everything about those uniforms said Commanders yesterday.
Absolutely not.
What is wrong with you?
Washington football team. You had
that uniform yesterday.
You had like two and a half years to come up with a name, Glenn.
I know.
Or
what do you not like about Commanders? You don't get it. They should.
I don't get it.
Should it be a guy?
I don't get it.
With the gun or something?
Be Commanders. I don't get it. What do DC have to do with Commanders? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. It's horrible.
Yeah, it's hard. DC is hard for a mascot because remember the
Washington Bullets.
The Bullets.
That was
and they had to change their name
because it was a bullet.
They had to change because DC had become at one time the murder capital of the world.
Bullet.
And they changed it.
They had to. That one I agree. I even agree with the Wizards. I'm all right with the Wizards. I don't understand it because you ain't got Disney World up there.
People struggle with nicknames.
Yeah, man.
Washington.
They don't ask
the Senators. Right that's dry. Bull.
They don't ask the right
Nationals.
People. They don't ask the right people.
The Capitals. The hockey team.
Capitals. What? Washington.
No.
Where the capital is.
Give me something. We want something with some action.
That the Trump people rated.
Look. Miami Heat. Orlando Magic. You
Dolphins.
feel me? Miami Dolphins. Like that. That's how you do it, Washington. Come on, what do they have? What do they have up there? Cherry trees.
They had to change the Devil Rays.
They had to change. They had to take devil out of the name.
Yeah.
That's why it's the Tampa Bay Rays. See, we teach our history on this show as well.
Florida ain't good for a lot of stuff, but we got
Jaguars did good.
Buccaneers
did good. Yeah. Good name. Great name.
We all relative, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we.
Florida. Marlins, great.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Florida Seminoles.
Yeah.
Florida Gators.
Like that. Hurricanes. That's how you do it, Washington. You see how we do it?
It's so simple.
You see how we do it?
But these jokers here. But anyway, we digress. We done got on. But what does Green Bay do? What do Aaron Rodgers do, Glenn?
I don't know.
He's your favorite player.
He is not. He's Shanti's favorite player. She's a cheesehead. Remember we used to buy her Packer gear?
Right.
She's hiding now.
Yeah,
They stink.
Yeah. So
they stink.
just
I don't know
close
what
the
they
season?
do. No, they can't. He's gotta turn. He's gotta
He don't know how to
turn
lose,
it inside.
bro.
He's not a
He
good
gonna-
loser. Aaron Rodgers is not a good loser. He's a sourpuss.
Yeah.
And it's rubbing off.
Them
So-
post games gonna be. They got to
Dude.
be on the button.
So you gotta, from the outside, it looks like there's a whole bunch of personnel dynamics going on.
Right.
I wouldn't want to be around him. You know what I mean?
I would have loved. Man, I ain't
I don't
want
wanna be around him. I
Also,
ain't trying to
man,
get that.
let's move forward. We got New England 26 and the Colts 3. We both went with New England.
Right. Zappy.
Yeah, they playing a little bit better ball. Actually, Matt Jones played.
You did.
Yeah, he did play. So he was 20 of 30, Glenn, 147 yards, 1 touchdown. And Ellinger, he was 15 of 29, 101 yards, and 1 INT.
Okay.
On yesterday.
Okay.
We both went with, it ain't nothing really to be said. In a stunner, Glenn, the New York Football Jets.
This was one of the best games of yesterday.
It was a
too.
good game.
This was a great game.
And at least this person, who I really don't care for, and that's because he's in my division, took ownership.
Who was that?
That was Josh Allen.
Josh Allen, yeah.
He took ownership of just bad quarterback
He
play.
could have played better yesterday.
Yeah, and the New York Football Jets stunned the world.
Listen.
20-17 over the Buffalo Bills.
Football needs teams like the New York Jets. We need the New York teams to do well. You forget about the fan base that's there in New York, but man, when they're in contention, New York is
rabid.
It's crazy. I love watching football games because they're crazy in New York, and you could feel the crowd willing this team to victory, getting behind this second-year coach who made a prediction at the beginning of the season, and to put it in short, he said, "Hey man, y'all don't know us." He said, "We're gonna be good," and they are.
Yeah,
this team is taking on his persona, which looks like he's a coach of order. He's a young, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He looks like he's got all his ducks in a row, and this young football team responded even after the loss of who was going to easily be an All-Pro this year, Brees, that running back, number 20. Brees is his name.
Yeah. But, you know.
So, but that's a good win yesterday, man. What did you see? Did you watch the game?
I did not, because this game was on when my fans was on.
I watched both of them.
Yeah, I don't have that luxury here at the station.
Right. Okay.
But I appreciate you rubbing that in on me.
I did.
But anyway, but Josh Allen, they took a L and they got knocked down. And I got a question for you a little bit later. But Josh Allen went 18 of 34, 205 yards, and 2 INTs, Glenn.
2 of them.
That's not.
And it's Josh Allen-like.
Right.
Not at all.
Wilson, he was 18 of 25, 154
and
yards.
that's Zach Wilson of the Jets.
Wilson, yes, and with 1 touchdown. Mm-hmm. My question is for you, right now, RAT, who is your choice, the top 3, I'll say, your choice for MVP?
Player?
Yes.
Oh. MVP right now?
Right now. Today.
It would be Patrick Mahomes.
Mm-hmm.
It would be Josh Allen.
Mm-hmm.
And it will be the quarterback of the Baltimore Ravens.
That's going to play tonight. Jackson.
Lamar.
That's good. Why you don't have 2 in there? Or why you don't have Kirk Cousins in there? Kirk Cousins 7-1.
I know.
The young man from Philly.
Right. I will put him in there too.
Why? And that Philly, they're undefeated.
Philly is undefeated.
And he's playing well.
So, yeah, I will put him in there too. Who do you have?
And where?
in the running for most valuable player.
What, they like 7, 8? They in the top 10. Why they're
the
not?
Eagles?
Why the Eagles? Why and what's the guy? What his name? The quarterback?
Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts. Why Jalen Hurts? Why not Kirk Cousins in these 1 and 2 places? Because last night, and we'll get to it, Mahomes struggled with Tennessee without Tannehill. They had to go to overtime. Struggled in that. Josh Allen just struggled in the game that we all thought they should win. And you still got those up high, but you nowhere in your mind did Kirk Cousins or Hurts come in your thought pattern. Because I put it there.
And you know what it is? Because they're not struggling. Especially Hurts. Hurts is they're winning. The Eagles are winning football games easily.
Okay.
They're winning football games easily, and Jalen Hurts is making plays and stuff. But I guess he got away from me because he would have been he's comeback player of the year, all of that. Jalen Hurts.
Geno Smith, comeback player of the year.
Geno's doing good. Did you see the interview that they did before? Yeah.
But Jalen Hurts shouldn't be in no comeback player. Geno won that last week.
Okay.
For a year. But I'm just because this is our own unique space. That's why we on Sports 3 with the crew. I need people to actually have their own opinion about questions that is posed to them and be ready to defend it because those 3 guys, which I don't have a problem with, don't get me wrong, those are the 3 guys that all the other networks is saying. So they're just feeding that to us and we just rolling with it. But in our unique perspective with me is, first off, Jalen Hurts is 8-0, look good. Beat down, he make it look easy because, hey, y'all got to step up or get stepped on. And he's doing those things that a lot of people said he could not do.
Jalen Hurts is playing football.
Kirk Cousins, 7-1 in the division, in the entire NFL, I'm sorry, and smashing their division. You know what I'm saying? Now,
Kirk Cousins has weapons galore.
He does.
Yeah.
And he's utilizing them.
Yeah.
Now, do I trust Kirk Cousins in
You
the
do
playoffs?
not.
I do not. Heck no.
So you're giving me it would be Jalen Hurts number 1, Kirk Cousins number 2,
right?
And who else?
And then Patrick Mahomes.
Those are your top 3 for MVP right now.
And then Tua.
And then Tua.
That's just a homer thing.
Well, yeah, because Tua just came back. So we'll see.
Yeah, if he didn't miss those games, I think
we'll see.
It would be something
He'd
different.
be in the running.
But that's me.
Tua, baby, you take us to a championship. Right. You're playing good football, bro.
So the thing about it is,
love it. Timing.
Stop
just throwing darts.
Everybody just stop keeping those regular guys that you see that's there. You know what I'm saying? It's not. I mean, you didn't mention Tom Brady. You didn't mention
Tom
Aaron
Brady
Rodgers.
Does not look like himself.
Exactly.
Aaron Rodgers is
Nobody's
not.
mentioning
nobody. I bet you they want out.
Nobody in the AFC.
They're probably checking
the AFC. Nothing out there with Kurt Carr.
Tom Brady wants out.
I'm talking about Kurt Carr. Derek Carr and Russell. And that whole division is trash, bro.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah. But anyway, where we at? Okay, we gotta try to wrap this thing up, man. I'm sorry. But we had Minnesota 20 and Washington football team 17. And in the shocker where I told Glenn again, don't want to listen to me, the Las Vegas Raiders 20 and the Jacksonville Jaguars
man
27.
They played in all teal yesterday.
Yes.
They played in their teal uniforms in what is it, Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. Yeah, that's the name of it. And man, they beat them by a touchdown. That's a young, good squad when they play. Inconsistent. So once they they start playing up to their abilities, they should be pretty good.
Right.
Yeah, because that Raiders team they look good in there, man. They should have won this game, and Jacksonville pulled it out.
I wish we had the internet, because Kurt Carr, why I keep saying Kurt? Derek Carr.
Yeah.
He is not pleased.
Yeah.
With the play of his teammates.
Yeah.
And the things that they did not do.
That's good.
And,
that's what a leader does.
Yeah, man, and he didn't do. I mean, he had two touchdowns. Lawrence, he had one touchdown, and Derek Carr, he was 21 of 36, Glenn, 259 yards and two. And
Trevor Lawrence for Jacksonville.
And Trevor Lawrence from Jacksonville, he was 25 of 31 and 235 yards.
Okay,
touchdown, man, and he's just gonna come around. Jacksonville. I'm telling y'all, watch out for him. Now there's a coming.
I worked out yesterday too, and after I worked out, I napped out on this late game. Mm-hmm. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers hosting, right?
Yeah,
the Los Angeles Rams, which was a rematch of the NFC Championship from a year ago. Mm-hmm. And I picked the Rams. You picked Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay prevails 16-13. Did you watch this game?
I did. They came back. Tampa and the Rams, Glenn, are horrible.
Both
of them.
Both of them together.
I'm sitting up there like, why am I trying to stay awake for this?
So that's okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like. And it was a good game. It ended up coming, and Tom Brady ended up coming back, doing the comeback thing within the last, I want to say, and I could be wrong, like 30 seconds or something. Mm-hmm. And the Rams, at the end, they seemed like they wasn't trying to get a first down. They were just trying to run the clock.
I see it says Tom Brady's 15-yard pass to running back Leonard Fournette in the second quarter was a history maker as he became the first NFL quarterback to eclipse 100,000 career passing yards, Jarrell, in the regular season and postseason combined. That's a lot.
Because you've been around forever.
Yeah, he's ancient.
Yeah, you ancient. And you had a lot of Edelmans in your life that might have got a 7-yard and tuck it 50 yards. You had the Gronks. So he had weapons that
both of them are on TV and doing TV now.
Yeah. So it's a difference, definitely difference maker.
What about last night's game?
You had Seattle. Don't forget, we had Seattle 31 and Arizona 21. I picked Seattle.
And I went with Arizona.
I'm telling you, man, Geno, bro.
Arizona is done. I don't know what they're gonna do. They are a mess.
But again, they are. But Seattle is good.
Seattle has a good football team.
Good. So
thanks to Geno Smith.
Getting rid of Russ don't look too bad.
Well, and then Geno, his charisma, he has the team.
Right.
They like Geno Smith. Right. They like playing for him.
And it doesn't.
He's got the team.
And it's not about Geno in Seattle. It's about the team.
Can Russell help it that he got so big?
But you still can.
Look at him. He's got the baby face. Right. He's got the curly hair. The baby boy. He marries the superstar, hot-looking wife, Sierra.
But probably
could he help it that he's got a rock star image?
But what it is, you don't have to post you in the bed with him. Pictures.
Does that mean he was a bad teammate?
Yeah. Right, man. Because everybody want to say something about your wife, but they can't.
Sarah's gorgeous.
You know
Are
what
you
I'm
kidding me? And she's
so
taller than him. And she's taller than him.
You get this $1 trillion bonus and you tweet from the bed.
Yeah, did you see that?
I got this and I got Sierra.
She was laying right
like
there.
You, bro, ain't nobody like you no more. Ain't nobody like you. But
he took Sierra from Future. He took Sierra from a rapper, dog.
Listen, we just
Russell Wilson took Sierra from a rapper.
No, she left.
She did, because Future. What Future? He was on something else. I don't know what you was doing, dog.
That was the next available dude. But anyway, let me stop. But Tampa Bay 16, the Los Angeles Rams 13, and then in the nightcap, Glenn, we had KC 20 and the Tennessee Tannehill list 17, and they had
kid from Liberty.
They had to come from overtime.
Yeah, to because that Tennessee team is mean though, bro.
It is.
They're scary. You know who's scary?
Henry.
Dude,
I'm scared of him.
Dude,
I'm probably way older than that dude.
Oh my God!
Like, you got it. You got it.
Did you see him, man, on those breakaway runs?
Ain't nobody trying to.
No.
Bruh.
Derrick Henry is a freight train.
Yeah.
6'4", 255.
Yeah, man. Coming at
Are
you
you
at 100
kidding
miles
me?
an hour. Yeah.
Now and see how and I felt bad for the young man from Liberty. I forget his name. Malik Willis comes in. Tanny Hill goes down with an injury. In comes Malik Willis, a rookie out of Liberty University.
Right. But this is the thing about Willis and the Tennessee Titans fans.
What?
They want him to play.
You think so?
Yeah, I know so.
You know so.
If you watch them,
the way they responded to him,
yeah, it's like
they love him.
Uh-oh.
They see it.
Yeah, because
he's got an arm, he's got legs.
Yeah, he just don't have the experience that
he does not. He does not.
And that's the only thing. But they won't. If they'll let Tannehill stay out.
Tanny Hill's a good long ball passer, as well as Malik.
When you got Derrick Henry, just hand the ball off.
Yeah,
man, you can do that. Cause I'm just
so what happened last night? Was it Patrick Mahomes imposing his will?
He every now and then he get those games that I feel that he's smelling himself.
Was this one? Yeah.
To me. Yeah. He's just trying to do things.
He's a hot dog. He's got a Superman mentality. Yeah. Somewhat of a cartoonish mind. And he sees himself making video game plays.
Right. And majority of the time, like 95% of the time, he right.
He can do it.
He can do it. He's the 5%.
You can do it, dog.
But they made a way. They found a way in overtime.
He makes video game plays.
And Kelsey was frustrated. So they made a way. They pushed through and got the W.
Mike Vrabel led Tennessee Titan defense was clamping down on them. Man. And they were frustrated. Absolutely. They don't like being frustrated. They don't like being stopped.
Right. So you also tonight, Glenn, you got Baltimore at New Orleans.
At New Orleans.
New Orleans. We both went with Baltimore because I don't know who's starting.
I wound up the week with 7-5, and you went a sparkling 10-2.
Yeah. Absolutely, man. I was on it, doggone it.
So
Buffalo let me down.
For the season, I'm at 108, 68, and 1, and Jarrell is at 106, 70, and 1.
Right. Yeah. So I'm on your heels, bro. Mm-hmm. I'm on your heels.
Let's talk about college.
Listen, college, the ranking, the AP poll ranking is what I have here, Glenn.
So let's go.
So the college,
number 10.
The college football selection poll comes out tomorrow.
So, but this is the AP ranking. The AP ranking changed up. Number 10, you got Alabama. Number 9, UCLA. Number 8, USC. Number 7, LSU. Number 6, Oregon. Number 5, Tennessee. Number 4, TCU. Number 3, Michigan. Number 2, Ohio State. And the number 1 team now, Jarrell? UGA. The University of Georgia Bulldogs.
Bulldogs.
Listen, they let Tennessee have it, dog, in between the hedges.
Yeah. Yes, they did.
They gave it every inch of it.
Yeah.
They let Tennessee have the whooping stick.
They let the college football selection committee.
Yeah. They took all the doubts away.
You were wrong putting us at 3. What is wrong?
They removed all the doubts.
Right. And I couldn't understand that, Glenn, because I didn't agree with, because my philosophy, in order to beat the man, you got to beat the man. And you know that the University of Georgia is in the SEC, which is one of the toughest, roughest conferences in college football. So they eventually have to play some crazy tough. They script the schedule gonna always be there, and they take these dubs. Mm-hmm. And then y'all say, oh, Tennessee because they beat Alabama.
Yeah.
Look at Alabama now.
Yeah.
Alabama is out of there.
Alabama is out of there because of a football game at the LSU. Man, listen, what a game, Jarrell. Did you watch it?
Overtime. No, I didn't watch.
I
went to overtime. Alabama 31 and LSU 32. Also in college on Saturday, you had Ohio State 21 and Northwestern 7, Glenn. Mm-hmm. You had TCU 34 and Texas Tech 24, I'm sorry. Mm-hmm. You had University of Florida 41, Texas A&M 24. This was the only game that I think I ever cheered for Florida because I can't stand Jimbo.
Fisher.
Yeah. And also because your boy went there too, Baker.
Mayfield.
Then again for the game that you just named, Georgia went 27 and Tennessee 13. And Tennessee it wasn't that close. It didn't look that good.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
No. And then you had, as you said, Oregon 49 and Colorado 10. UCF pulled it out, man. UCF 35 and Memphis 28. You had Clemson losing to Notre Dame, Glenn.
They got their butts handed to them in South Bend.
Yes, 35-14.
Yeah.
And that's why Clemson they out.
As they say in South Carolina, Clemson.
Yeah. They out of the top 10. You got Michigan 52 and Rutgers 17. Florida State mollywops the University of Florida 45
they killed us.
to 3 in Miami. It was a horrible display from the University of Miami, but the house that I was on had some great chicken wings. Great chicken wings. I celebrate those. You had the University FAMU 30 and Southern 16. You had Alabama.
Let's go Rattlers.
Let's go Rattlers. You had Alabama State 37 and BCU 22.
Man, sorry about that. So here we go, man. BCU, man, you guys look out because the Rattlers that lost to Jackson State 56-3, they haven't lost a game since.
Right.
They have not lost a game.
So what that's saying?
They're going to be really, really good. Man, the University of Miami FSU game, we stunk the place up. We really stunk the place up. Mario Cristobal did not have an answer. You can't get out there and play for the players. They did not respond on the big stage. It was an ugly, error-filled game for the Hurricanes, who was on their second or third string quarterback. And the young man, I felt for him. He runs on almost every down. Just not a good look for the Hurricanes. Good thing that we've got some recruits that hopefully won't be swayed by this debacle, because that was, I don't care what you say, that Florida State team that beat us is not as good as they looked against us.
Can't tell.
You know, I know. Because I've been watching them with my Florida State Seminole. I love you, sweetie. We had a good time, but she was cool because we did turn it was so bad we turned it. So the best game of the night was this Alabama and LSU game, Drill. You did not watch this. It was a classic.
Right.
Listen, it came down to what's this guy's name? Brian. I can't think of his name. Brian for the LSU coach. Came down to 31. He came. It's 31-30. They had scored in overtime. Do you go for two, Jarrell, or do you kick the extra point?
What you gotta do?
This dude called what everybody thought he wouldn't call. He's like, man, I'm ready to go home. 32-31. He hits it. He calls the correct play and everything, Jarrell. 102,000 people in Death Valley come streaming onto the field.
Brian Kelly.
And said Brian Kelly. And he looks like his name. He's an Irishman.
Yeah.
He's an Irishman.
He just left.
He left Notre Dame. It did well at Notre Dame, too, I might add. And he's bringing that same swag to LSU. Bruh, it's something when you go for the win.
Yeah.
And you get it.
And I think this is the first time he ever beat Nick Saban.
First time ever beating Nick Saban. Can you imagine? You didn't watch the game. You know Nick Saban wears his emotions on his face, right? Bro, you should have seen him. He was hot. He was boiling.
He's going, because he didn't win it last year. And he's not going to win it this year. He don't know how to. Him and Aaron Rodgers going to need therapy. They ain't going to know what
They don't lose well.
They don't lose well,
He seems to be a nice guy, but not on Saturday.
Not on Saturday. Hey, man, talk about the kids before we out of here.
Rockledge loses to Cocoa 52-0. It was Palm Bay 24, Sebastian 14. O'Galley loses to our Melbourne Bulldogs 13-7. Haggerty 26. Oviedo 26. Haggerty 18 in the Seminole. That's a Seminole County rivalry right there, bro. Lake County Lake Bradley loses to Winter Park 34-13. It was Olympia over South Lake 41-20. Apopka loses to Wekiva in a shocker 20-14. Boone loses to Edgewater in another rivalry 21-14. Jones over Dr. Phillips 35-14 in the turn of the tables. And it was Lake Nona losing to Evans. Thank you, Lord. 14-7. Evans finally gets a win. And it was Osceola over West Orange 28-26. How about the NBA, Jarrell, before we go?
NBA, man, on last night, Cleveland 114, the Lakers 110. LeBron's old team mollywopped them real good.
Man.
Yeah, man.
I watched that game, too.
I did, too. Toronto 113 and Chi-Town 104. You had Washington losing to Memphis 103-97. And the Utah Jazz 110 to against
what is
the
a
Kawhi Laker Clipperless organization 102.
Kawhi's not playing again?
He's still not playing again, and the timetable is not clear
when he'll be back.
Yep. So there we go, man. Wow. We appreciate y'all, man.
Man, you look nice in your tour gear, man. Take us to a championship.
We got you. We got you covered, bro. Every game, every week, we just tour time.
Sports View.
Absolutely. So check us out on Friday, same bat time, same bat channel. You listen to the Sports View with the crew. You inside the Man Cave. I'm Brother Terrell.
I'm Glenn Allgood.
See ya.
Sports View with the Crew is a presentation and production of WOKB 1680 AM Sports. Follow us on Twitter